Hi, I'm Caitlin and welcome to another vlog. This is gonna be another travel vlog. I'm just about to hop in an Uber to get taken over to the airport. I've recently, if you've watched some of my other videos, I've been to Paris and New York the last couple of weeks, and now I'm heading over to Portland. The last two trips were personal travel and this is for work, so it's not as much fun, but again, should be a good event for work. So minus getting on another flight that I'm not looking forward to, I think that the rest should be a good time. I am wearing the same outfit that I wore, just my Skims top and then this top from the Frankie shop that I ordered earlier this summer. And I wore the same outfit when I was on the flight to Paris, so I know it's really comfortable, and it's just, again, the shirt I think makes it look a little bit nicer, especially around work people, and then I'm literally just wearing leggings and a pair of white tennis shoes. So nothing too crazy, but it's gonna be a long day of travel, so I just thought that that would be pretty comfortable. But I just wanted to check in, welcome you to a brand new vlog, and let's head to the airport yet again.
Merry Christmas, baby.
I made it to Chicago. I just got to my hotel. Let me turn my camera around and show you what it looks like. It's about 7:45. It feels good to be back in a hotel room to just relax and off the flights. The flights weren't too bad. The first one was about 2.5 hours, which isn't too bad. The second one hurt a little bit more, is about 4.5 hours. So especially with all the other traveling, I was just kind of ready to get out of there. The location of my hotel is really great. As we were kind of driving around to get here, I saw the Nordstrom, I saw the Louis Vuitton, and I'm like, I'm in a great spot. I'm comfortable. There's also some really cool Portland signs that I want to take a picture of. So I want to be safe, and not explore too much by myself, especially in the dark, but there's a lot in a small little radius, and there's a little Christmas tree right next door as well. I am going to run outside and just kind of tour just a little bit within 3 blocks. And just look around here, and then because it's really pretty with all the lights at night, and then I'll obviously see it during the day. And then I'm probably, frankly, going to order some food because I'm starving. I tried the Chicago pizza, or at least, I don't even consider that Chicago pizza, or I hope not, because it was horrible. It wasn't the thick, pan crust that I was looking for, but, I mean, we were at the airport. We just really didn't have that much time. So that was a little disappointing, but I didn't eat that much of that because that wasn't great. So I would just love to just grab, I literally am probably just going to order some food at the room, do some work on my vlog a little bit. And yeah, but let's go outside. The general vicinity, but now it's time to go back to my hotel. Alright, it is almost 8:30 and I am in for the night. I'm really glad that I took a little lap and just saw again what was in a 3-block radius each way. But yeah, I just didn't really feel the safest in some areas. I just was like, nope, it's time to go back home. I like didn't even have like, a jacket or anything on. I was like running around, trying to take some videos and see some things real quick. But yeah, I was like, nope, it doesn't feel that safe. I need to go back. So yeah, it's about 8:30, which is a good time, I think, because again, I'm gonna order something from room service. The lobby downstairs is filled because this conference is massive and there's just so many people here. There's so many Hiltons and Marriotts like in the general area that I think everyone's just kind of spread out around and staying at those. But yeah, I'm definitely not going to go downstairs with like all the crowd of people, and I'm seeing the rest of my team and we're doing dinners and all that stuff the other night. So I'm just gonna take it easy, relax, catch up on emails, edit some of my vlog, and yeah, enjoy hopefully a decent night's sleep. The bed feels like pretty comfortable, so we'll see. But yeah, good night, and I'll see you tomorrow. I've got the view of the tree in the corner. Good morning. I actually slept pretty good last night. I don't know if it's with the time change again or from pure exhaustion of the last couple of trips all being put together, but I did sleep pretty well. I'm up early because again, East Coast time, so it's like 10 something at home and it's 7 a.m. here. So it's actually a 3-hour difference. I think I said 2 hour before, but it is 3. The first part of the conference starts today and I'm meeting some of my coworkers today at about 9:30. So I need to figure out what I'm gonna grab for breakfast, and I really, really want a hot tea. I spy Starbucks, so I think I know where I'm going. It's right by the Christmas tree. But yeah, you can see the outside a little bit more this morning. You can see like how much closer the Christmas tree is from here. And then the Starbucks is literally right behind, right there. And then the Nordstrom is directly behind that. I'm not gonna lie, I did think about, because I don't want to roam too far, even though it's during the day and hopefully it should be a little bit better, but I did think about going to Nordstrom and just grabbing like a bagel and something there if they have a cafe, but they don't open till 10, so that will be saved for another day, but it did cross my mind, which I think might make some of you guys laugh, because that's very me. I'm gonna go get myself together, because I literally just rolled out of bed. I am all ready. Our time that we're meeting is being pushed back till 10, and so I've got about an hour and 15, an hour and 20 on my hands that are free before I have to be there. I am still dying for that hot tea, so I am gonna go downstairs. I hope it's open. It wasn't open last night, and I didn't think that was too late for a Starbucks to be open, but I don't know. I might check. And then the Nordstrom doesn't open till 10, so I will try to make it there another time. I also wish that I had brought a pair of boots. I've been looking for a new pair of boots and haven't really found one that I like. And I have a pair that the one that I recently got in on my trip in New York, but they've got a bit of a heel on them, and I'm like, I just thought that they weren't going to be very comfortable. Today's going to be an easier day, so today would have been a good day to wear them, but obviously I don't have them with me, and I just have a pair of like tennis shoes heels, which I definitely don't want to wear, and a pair of like sparkly flats. So sparkly flats it is. I'm going to put on a jacket, like a black jacket with this over top, or I might actually put on my other jacket while I'm kind of running around down here, and then I'll switch that on once I get to the conference center. But either way, yep, I'm all ready. I look 10 times better than I did earlier this morning, but yep, here we go. A side note, I'm hitting up against the like 8-minute and 30-second time mark. I don't know how much you guys care or not, but I know some of you might prefer longer videos. Some of you guys might prefer shorter videos. I feel like these days a lot of people prefer like short and sweet. So I like to keep it in between like 8 minutes and like 12 or 13 minutes, anything at least under 15. And I'm already at like 8 minutes and 30 seconds. This might be a little bit too much information for you guys, but either way. And I was going to do this vlog all in one, but again, I'm already pushing that time and it's the second day and in the morning. So I feel like there's going to be a lot more, although I'm going to be spending a lot of time in the convention center. But either way, this vlog might be split into two. If you guys prefer like longer vlogs and you're like, no, just do like once a week and like tell me how your whole week is going and what you're doing, let me know. If you're like, no, I like them short, it's better for you to do like part 1 and part 2. Again, that's good for me to know as well. So just put in the comments if you have a preference on one or the other, because I just want to, make sure that you guys are enjoying some of these videos. But either way, just thought I'd add that in there as I'm editing along the way. But again, thanks so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button and let's continue the vlog. Off to get a tea. I got my hot tea. I'm going to head back to the hotel, grab my laptop, and then I'm going to take an Uber to the convention center because it's about a 40-minute walk. Evening. It is about 10 p.m. and I just got back to my hotel room. To say that today wasn't insane would be an understatement. One of the reasons why I like to record some of these videos is that I am a young professional in kind of a corporate job. I do software sales for IBM. And so if there's anyone that follows me or is interested in, hey, what is that like traveling for work? Let me give you a nice little story. So I'm here for a conference from Monday through Friday. I got here yesterday, and today was supposed to be just like a bunch of speakers. Tomorrow I'm at a booth front and center for the next couple of days. But anyway, we're sitting in here. One of my coworkers let me know earlier this morning that she woke up with a swollen eye. I was like, okay, we've all been there. Just like put like a hot towel on it and see if it goes down. It gets about 10 p.m. We show up, we listen to all the speakers, and it's about 12 or 12:30, and she's like, I need to go to urgent care. And if that was me, I would want someone to go with me. She asked if I would go with her. And again, this is not the state that we live in, so I obviously was like, yep, absolutely. We were in there for about 3 hours. The service of the urgent care, frankly, for how much of the test and everything that they did was very, very good. But yeah, 3.5 hours we were there. And by the time we left, it was about 4 p.m. Also, we hadn't eaten anything besides a bagel and a coffee and or tea way earlier this morning, so I was starving at about 4 p.m. So I found this really cool restaurant. I put it in my previous clips, and it was really cool. I love seafood, so it was a seafood restaurant right on the water, and I'll talk a little bit more about that in a second here, but we had that. We had to meet a couple of coworkers here at 6:30, so then we took an Uber back to downtown. We had a couple of drinks with them, and then we just got back to my hotel room. I have to be downstairs in the lobby at about 7:45 tomorrow morning. I'm meeting one of my coworkers. We're going to go across the street to the Starbucks that I went to earlier today, grab a tea and or coffee, something quickly for breakfast, and then we have to be at the convention center at 8:30. I also wanted to just catch you up a little bit about what I've thought about Portland, Oregon so far. I found out a lot of really interesting things, which is one of the reasons why I love to travel and to go to different places that I haven't been to. There's a very small percentage of the people here that have been local since they were born here. There is a very large chunk of people that are from California. We had one of our Uber drivers today. We chatted with him for a little while, and like the air quality in some areas of California, and obviously the cost of living is just so high. And I guess I always associated Portland with really cold weather, and frankly, it's really not. Like, it's been in like the 50s, which is a heck of a lot warmer than, say, like DC, which is probably in the 30s today or so. But it's pretty moderate, like, temperature. And obviously, if you're in California, you don't like really, really cold weather. And that is of some interest to you. And the cost of living is obviously a lot cheaper. I just thought I'd share that fact because I found that really interesting and I didn't know that. So I thought that I would share that with you guys as well. The other thing that they told us is, again, don't like travel around by yourself, which is exactly the mistake that I made the first night, and especially like downtown, which again, apparently is the worst area. They said if you take like something like New York City, where there's like spots in the city where they're like, don't go, like certain areas, they're like, Portland is like that everywhere. I don't even know what time limit I'm hitting now since I just keep on talking. And again, I want to be very like open and honest with you guys as I'm going through my different travel vlogs. I know that, you know, again, when I jumped into this job and I hoped that I was traveling a little bit, I always wondered what it was like to travel for a corporate job and how like the lifestyle was and things like that. And I know I've seen like smaller clips on like Instagram or TikTok. I wanted kind of like a longer viewpoint of like what that is and how that really is than just like the small clips. So I hope this is entertaining or, you know, insightful for some of you guys, but I am exhausted. I have to be up so early tomorrow and I need to wash my hair tomorrow, which is going to take way too long, and I'm going to curl it. So I'm going to close out the vlog here because I don't want a super long vlog. Then I'm going to pick up with part 2 and I'm going to start filming tomorrow. But thank you so much for watching. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button. Tell me again if you like the length of the videos. So tell me if you prefer that, or if you're like, no, I'd rather you split it in parts, upload more frequently, and then go from there. So just let me know, but always thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in part 2.